you're watching a Patreon clip from the podcast. Go and check it out. We do have a Patreon. The link is in the bio. Go and subscribe to that. You get a bonus episode every time we drop an episode on the feed.
Exactly.
Enjoy.
Plus, you get all of the stuff that we drop on a regular feed early, and you get it ad-free. So, yeah, like Kate said, click the link in the description, join the Patreon, come and enjoy the vibes.
Gatekeepers need to come back in it. I've been saying that for a while, innit, right? And Marcus was like, no, but like I think every week goes on, my points be improved.
Yeah.
Bring Tory K in the house.
Well, and this is it.
Except in comedy.
But we know, for instance, that money has to be made. So there are people, for instance, that might be big on TikTok, shit on stage, but they know they're going to fill a room.
Yeah.
So obviously we get that money needs to be made. And also, in terms of nepotism in comedy, if your parents are flipping comedians, you're probably going to be funny. You know what I mean? You're not going to be a lawyer, are you? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so I'm not bothered about nepotism. If you've got the goods, it's like Grace Campbell. She cracks me up. I've done her gigs. But people might go, oh, well, she's privileged. But she knows who she is. She don't pretend to be anyone else.
I don't really care about nepotism babies because, like, Angelina Jolie was one, innit?
Is that your girl?
Angelina Jolie was and she's fucking amazing, bro. So, like, as long as they put in the work, anybody that puts in the work, they're good.
Well, this is it, 100%. And he ain't putting in the work.
I swear Nicolas Cage was a nepo baby as well. Also, you know Nicolas Cage, that ain't even his real name.
He's Italian. He's Italian. He's got an Italian.
His name is a madness. It was like Nikolai or something like that.
Who's his parents? Yeah, but, you know, talented, like, you know, my husband's a musician and I'm a comedian. My kids are all like, brr, 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 and my kids will probably be comedians because they're just funny. They're funnier than me.
I do think comedy will exist by the time they're like, as in like stand-up will exist.
I think stand-up will always exist because think about it. You know, when it's like the 80s and 90s when they became like rock stars, it's cheaper than putting a rock band on, isn't it? One man and a microphone and filling an arena on that. That's easy to do.
I call it the Ed Sheeran effect, innit? Like, why everyone's like, why is he so caked? I'm like, Ed Sheeran steps on stage with a guitar and a microphone and a loop pedal.
Yeah, easy.
Bit of lighting. Yeah, fucking owns the place. Yeah. No bands, no backup singers. His tour is light.
His pyrotechnics budget must be mad though.
Probably, yeah, 100%, innit? Yeah.
How can we jazz this up a little? Fireworks.
Yeah.
Edward,
More
we're
petroleum.
thinking fireworks, we're thinking a light show, maybe some drones. How does that sound? And he's just going like, well, maybe, all right, fine, whatever.
Exactly.
That guy, when I realized he was money when his first album was like Plus and then his second album was Multiply.
His exponential.
Yeah. And his next one is right off, isn't it?
It's like right, no, to the
divide.
power of.
To the power of it, yeah.
You got Adele doing her age. Fuck that. He's like.
I thought that was just M's. That's what she was doing, innit?
Well, I think he had one that was like division or whatever, but I was like, what, you're dividing it amongst your family? Is that what it is, right? It just feels like
divided it amongst Cayman Islands.
Do you know, with Adele, I really like Adele, but you know, like, I'm kind of getting sick of this.
She's doing too much.
Oh, white love.
She's doing too... Because she didn't talk like that before.
No,
you're doing too much. It's okay.
Yeah, like...
You're in LA. Get the shit LA accent.
You know when I'm like, I get it, I get it. Like, you're from South, innit? Like, but just...
She's North. She's from North. She's from North London.
South.
She's from North London.
She's from South and then moved to North.
Is it?
Yeah.
All right, then.
From South and then moved to North. Like,
I thought she's Tottenham.
That's my hometown, was about Norwood.
Okay.
That's in my hometown.
Yeah.
Anyway, like that. Anyway, like I just feel like sometimes
only Londoners would start arguing about compass points.
No, she's mine. She's mine.
Real Londoners, innit? Like you've got that joke. That joke, yeah,
it's good. Isn't it?
Yeah, I love that. Yeah.
That joke about how you know somebody's not actually from London, right?
Tell you where they live.
So
give you the whole detail.
Funny, bruv. Yeah, because I get people go, so where in Thingy are you from? And I'm like, man, relax, man. You don't need to know it. Man's from there, innit?
Like, West.
We're so
West.
hostile.
You're
getting a compass point there. That is it.
I will tell
somebody. Drop your pin.
So when somebody says like, where in South London are you from, right? I'll throw them off a little bit. Like I'll tell them like somewhere that's about 7-10 minute drive away from where I live in it. Like
ends adjacent. Yeah.
I'm always like Stratford way.
I'm by the Tesco. Big man, do you know how long it takes me to get to the Tesco, bro? That is far, bro. You think I'm telling you the exact thing? That was such a great fucking... It was one of those jokes where I looked at it and I was like, why didn't I think of that, bro?
Yeah, that's nice when jokes are like that.
Because I was like, for fuck's sake, that is... And I tell people that joke all the time. I'm like, fucking Laura's got this great joke about whatever.
I live on Bethnal Green High Road, just by the Tesco Express. And we're on Clapham High Street, just by the station.
Yeah. And you're like, why are you telling? I don't need to know.
So you're asking us to rob you, and we will.
Yeah. But but it goes back to oversharing too much, innit? Like, it's like when people overshare every single part of their day. Like I tell people this all the time. I tell a lot of my friends and stuff, right, to be careful when you're like doing Instagram stories and stuff about what's in the background.
Yeah.
Like, because especially my women friends and stuff, I'm always like, listen, like, just be careful, innit?
My woman friends.
Sounded it. My woman friends.
My woman friends.
Yes, we parlay on Thursday nights, and sometimes we partake in.
My harem.
Basically, yeah, I'm like, just don't, like, you've got to be, or like,
don't do selfies outside my house.
Don't do selfies. Look, babes, don't do selfies at my yard, babes. Don't do selfies.
You lot are funny.
Don't do selfies at my yard, babe. Yeah, it's getting a bit hot for me, isn't it? Like,
you lot are funny. You lot are hilarious.
Not being
Not
funny.
my yellow poof. My yellow poof with my grey sofa. Don't hot me up.
Yeah, they'll hot up the
She's one of my
couch.
close friends, isn't it? She saw
Yeah,
that.
yeah. I can't lie, it's a nice couch.
It's
Whoever
nice.
recommended
Yeah,
that's a
it's
good guy,
good.
innit? Comfy, innit?
Marcus was like, this is the kind of sofa you should buy. Yeah. And then
You're someone now, okay? You're someone.
No. Do you know what? That took ages though. Remember how long ago I ordered that
He's
sofa,
happily
bro?
enjoying this chat now. Anyway, the selfies at your yard.
No, not selfies at my yard. Like, I don't,
Babe,
My
there's a white
woman
wall. There's a white wall over there that's blank. Take a picture.
Can you still say woman friends?
Hey, man.
Listen,
I love
I
that.
tell people in it, like,
I
don't.
tell my 11-year-old little chubby self, you're going to have woman friends.
No, but
Look at me
just
now.
generally, yeah, don't take pictures
Yeah,
of,
it's true.
like, or if you're going to go somewhere and put a video up, put it up after you've left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People are like morning run, and then you can see everywhere that they're at. Like, I've actually told Kay, there's another comedian that I know actually, and I worked out where they were without any. I was like, I think I know what your ends is, you know, just from seeing stuff. And they said the area they're in, and I'm driving through the ends. I go, fucking hell, this looks like their ends. Took a little left and a right, saw their car parked out their house. It's
Clean
not
it,
hot. It's
clean
not hot. Huh? No. Yeah, well, you know, just let the tyre down a little piece, innit? He's got to learn. No, but it's so easy. Like, and if there are weirdos out there, and there's people that will find out where you are.
No, but you get them influences, didn't you? That like, lives. Like, I've been robbed.
Yeah, I love it.
Have you seen that? Them sort of northerners, them influences, plus. Come down to London.
Yeah.
They took my things.
Yeah, it's the one, today I'm going to go and buy a Rolex. At the end of the day, they're like, I don't have a Rolex. And that's a little clip of what we got cooking on our Patreon. If you want to get involved in that, click on the link in the show description, or go to patreon.com/ is it Ain't Got a Clue Pod?
I think so, yeah.
Ain't Got a Clue Pod.
For the price of like a coffee, you get all of that stuff. Over 20 hours of bonus content at the moment, and it keeps on growing. Mm-hmm. You can support what we do and be part of the family. So once we grow, you'll be like, I remember when them man had no listeners, and I used to be one of the listeners.
I made them guys, you know, bruv. I made them guys.
We'll remember you.
Peace.